Come on, come on, come on. Nice, up 60%.
Oh, Mandalorian will be on again soon. That's good.
Are we live? Can anyone tell me if we are live?
I will be able to in a minute. I'm just looking now for us on the YouTubes. Actually,
I pressed buttons and I don't know what's bleeding happening.
I'm just reloading the YouTube.
I'm there, but Parker isn't. He's not there at all. Oh, there's no Parky on the picture. What's going on? Whoa. Oh. Oh, just don't do anything, Parky. Just sit there. It's
Okay.
all gone wrong.
Oh yeah, we're live now. We're live and direct. Coming at you like Cleopatra.
Yeah, but I've got no you on the screen for some reason, matey.
That's not good.
Where is he?
I'm the pretty one.
Oh, it's all gone wrong. Where's me boy? I've got him on my screen, but I haven't got him on the... Oh! Oh, dear! Help! Hello, everyone! Oh.
Fortunately, I think I'm the only person watching, so that's fine.
Well, that's just as bloody well, isn't it?
Oh, there's 4 people watching. Ah, shit.
Oh, bollocks, now we're in trouble. 4 people watching.
B-Ride says hello.
Who says that?
Oh, Brian.
Oh! So, just don't do anything, Parky. Just sit there.
That's you.
It's all gone wrong!
Oh yeah, we're live now. We're live and direct. There we go. I'll mute us so that we don't...
While I try to find where the hell you are. I need to add you from the thingy.
Hi, Ice Wolf. How you doing? Hi, Brian. How you doing? Hope all is well. We're having some technical issues. I am here. I did wave at you even though you can't see me. Oh, we can do without Parker's face. Thanks, Bri.
I'm trying to fucking sort it. Oh,
no, Brian.
God's sake. Why is nothing ever easy? For the love of God. Oh.
Even smiling makes my face ache.
Oh, I can't find him. Ah. Well, fortunately, I'm more amusing than Parker is. So whoop whoop whoop. Shit.
That is a matter of taste.
Shut your face. Right, add new source. I have to press that button. Then.
Oh, wait. Ahoy, Angela. How you doing?
Who's that?
Angela's in the chat.
Hello.
So Wayne Wilkinson's in the chat. Hello, Wayne. How you doing?
Joe, don't talk
to you can see my face.
It's all gone wrong.
Straw's having some technical issues.
No, no technical issues. I'm on the screen. Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, I cannot seem to work out.
I just realised I did the sweary fingers at you and you can't see me. So, you know.
I can, Parky. I've got a picture of you on my other computer.
Well, you can see me, but they can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, at the moment, you haven't popped up on the thingy. And I don't know why. No, where's the fun in that? Well, you see, I don't know what I'm... oh, hello, I've got words that have come up all on my screen. That's a first. Trust
okay,
me,
while Straw's trying to figure stuff out, I mean, there's a lot sort of going on in the world of gaming, but there's also not. Oh, Oksana says hello. Hi to you too.
Great, I'm not getting any of that on the big computer.
yeah, there's been some stuff going on in the world of gaming. Obviously, it's a weird and unusual place. Can I just fast forward to when they sort it out? No, Bri, you can't, because it's live.
You could always help us out, Bri, but no.
Awesome games, ahoy, hoy. What's up, games? Obviously, things are a bit weird in the world of gaming. We haven't done hang on a minute. Oh, he's doing something. He's moving the big black bar around.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up or something. I'm just pressing buttons randomly, mate.
Right, cool.
Pressing buttons randomly, trying to get a picture of you on here. And I just cannot.
Very technical talk thingy. Parker is a Pong player now. Yeah.
He's a definite something.
Oh yeah, because you're going to move my little black bar along the bottom. Yeah,
I like it. Black bar, is it?
Well, I can see it on the thing now.
What, this?
You're moving it a couple of seconds afterwards, so it's a bit confusing.
There's nothing in it. There's now in it, matey. The other player doesn't count. I have no idea what's gone bloody wrong with it.
Okay, so I'm going to start something. The one thing that's happened very recently in the world of giggity gaming is Hero Quest by Hasbro Games, or Hasbro, I don't know, just games, there are lots of other stuff. They have come to be not quite Kickstarter, like a pre-order thing. They wanted to make $1 million. It was only available in America. You couldn't get it over here. And now it's available over here. Parky broke the stream. Yes, true, Gaz. Ahoy to you. Yeah, it's 150 quid for Hero Quest.
Bit much.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The miniatures, if I'm honest, they don't do a huge amount for me. They look very kind of, yeah, they're all right, but they've got that kind of super high fantasy, everything's a bit pointy and a bit kind of over the top for me. Well, if you right click on me and then place on top, apparently, says Ice Wolf.
I right click on you.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then place on top.
Oh, I can move you from there and then you disappear. For fuck's sake.
Oh, too much. Ordered it anyone, says Brian. Yeah, good call. I'm sure a lot of people would have ordered it anyway. It is too expensive.
After the breakdown of Parky working it out the other day and telling me about it.
So, as I was saying to Straw yesterday, day before, so I did a bit of number crunching because I was interested to see the comparison to the original Hero Quest. So it's 150 quid in today's British pounds. Definitely a lot of money, says Wayne. If it was around £100, I would have gone for it. Yeah, good call. So it's £150 plus shipping, which I think is going to be ridiculous because it's coming from the US. Now, I looked at the original Hero Quest, did a bit of delving on the interwebs, and found out that it sold for £20 UK money, sterling, whatever. And now £20 if you change for inflation and everything to today's money, that's 60 quid. So even if you adjust for inflation, it's still twice as much as it would have cost back then, which is a lot of money. Like, yes, obviously tooling's different now. The models are going to be better. There's going to be more. Like the terrain pieces are now fully plastic instead of being like cardboard and plastic. But it's a lot of money for nostalgia. I think if I was going to buy it, I'd probably rather spend the 150 quid and get an original copy. Oh, did I account for the 2 expansions and extra bonus models too? No, I did not. I didn't know you get the expansions. Okay, I didn't realise they were part of it. So I will.
Keep and the ogres or something, wasn't it?
I'll shut my face. I didn't account for that. I didn't notice it on the on the website when I had a look. Well, I suck balls. So all of my mathematical science is for naught.
I still think it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, yeah.
A lot of money for nostalgia.
Well, I think if I was... I don't know how much a...
Hello!
Hi, Charles. I think if I was going to...
Super Cheap Ass Productions proudly presents... He's here.
Am I here?
No.
I'm not in it yet?
No. I've got a photo of you that I'm holding up. Because it's all gone just tits up.
Oh,
so I'm just going to sit here.
Hey, yes. Ahoy, hoy to you, Mike Pierce. How are you doing?
I'm just going to sit here and hold this.
When I get mine, you guys are welcome to play. Thank you. Yes, I didn't take into account the bonus models. I didn't realise they were there as well. That probably does even it out. I think I'd rather have the original. Like, if it's the same game, for all intent, literally the same game, just repolished, I think I'd rather just have the original game and spend as much for it for the old version. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you can, if you actually go on eBay and get the bits, you can get it cheaper. But then it's what sort of conditions it in, isn't it?
Yeah. And I've seen a couple of YouTubers who have ended up buying 3 copies to make 1 copy. Like, they'll do you know what I mean? There I am. Does it look like I give a shit? Did Jane just whip that up now? Or have you always got a picture of that?
I've always got this picture of you, mate.
Nice.
Always.
All right, hipster. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it is a bit hipster, but I think, because that's the point, right? That's the point of HeroQuest coming out.
It's not a case of practicing, darling. It's the case that the technology lets me down.
Yeah.
That and I don't know how to fucking work it because I'm stupid. So we've got. He's there. He's on screen. He is. He's
yeah.
There he is.
I'm on the wrong side though. Lovely bears.
Hello. As I walk along the screen because I'm bad. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, let me moonwalk. Come back, you idiot. Right then, so let's carry on this farce, shall we? What have we got to talk about then, Parky?
Well, we've been talking about HeroQuest. You're not going in for it. I'm not going in for it. I think we know people who are. That'd be cool to play, but 150 quid's a lot of money.
The thing is, it's still the same old rule system, and the rule system wasn't really that brilliant the first time round.
Well, yeah. I mean, I remember. I didn't realise it was 1989 when it was first released. I was 11 years old. I remember playing it on the kitchen, on the living room table, with some friends of.
You ain't got no friends.
They were friends of the family, so it was like mum's, because I got it for Christmas and we had some people around, so it was like mum's friends, and it was like 4 old people and me, and I'm like, right, you go here and do this, and you go here and do this, and you go here and do this. I'm rolling all the dice for everyone because they really weren't interested. But I don't know, I don't remember how good the game was. I haven't played it in 30 years. Like, it's not going to be up there with things like Nemesis or,
No,
Cthulhu
they're not going to have updated it as such, but
no.
it purely is a nostalgia thing, isn't it?
And if I was going to get something that expensive because of nostalgia, I'd want the original one, because that's the whole point of having it. But that's just me.
It's a pup. It's a puppet. It's a puppet. So, and this is actually the proper full size of the New Giants.
Yeah, New Giants.
Parker can be the New Giants.
Mega Gargants.
Where's my beer?
I mean, sorry, I didn't see this from earlier on. We worked out to be £125.34 with inflation. Yeah, I suppose when you add the expansions on, it would be, which makes sense. And actually, that's not too bad.
I didn't know about expansions.
No, I didn't. I don't know why.
We still can't afford it, Parky.
Oh, no, it's too much money, man. Too much.
As much as we would like it, purely for the nostalgia value, We can't afford that. We've got other things to buy.
All that crack.
Crack! Excuse me?
Anyway, we're talking about Giants.
Giants, yes. For all of those in...
Mega Gargants, as they are.
Gargants.
Yeah, because Giants are just giants, whereas Gargants are a trademarkable, copyrightable name. So you can call them Gargants, right?
Yeah, of course, everyone wants to get the Mantic ones because they're cheaper, and then you'll go play a Games Workshop tournament. They go, "Whoa, you can't use them; they're not official GW."
That's a good point.
But how are we meant to afford these?
120 quid a pop, official price. The Mantic Gargants, £25 a pop. I mean, you could buy 4 and a bit for the same price.
But the problem is, I'm not a fan of Mantic figures.
No, but the Giant's really nice. I like the Giant.
They just doesn't quite. They don't really get me. No,
but do they not get you in that you would happily have 4 of them instead of 1? Like, is 120 quid enough? You know, I mean, that's a big difference.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm the one that's having to paint it. I'm the one that's having to play with it. It's a lot of looking at the model, isn't it? And I'm like...
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny. It's just basically the fantasy version of having knights, isn't it, from 40k? Oh, I'll bring 3 knights to the game. Oh, brilliant. Let's do that, shall we? Just fuck off. People who bring knights to a small game of 40k should be kicked in the bollocks.
Gaz makes a good point. Hero Quest or a Mega Gargant, because they're about the same price.
That's a good call, actually. That's
an entire game system with expansions or a model.
Or one model that you can't use on its own because you need the rest of them. Thank you! Because you need the rest.
I think you can use the Mega Gargant as a mercenary expansion for any army.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. My Daughters of Cain are not going to have a giant. My Chaos aren't going to have a giant. I just no.
I would love to have a big nerdalized giant who's all and grotty, but then of course you're spending 120 quid on a model. You don't want to then spend hours and hours converting him because you've just invested in that thing. I'm sorry, a Gargant is an orc machine. That is a good point. Wog. Yes, but I think they call giants Gargants now because they can copyright it, because that's what GW do.
Well, they tried that with Space Marine, didn't they? Space Marine!
Oh. Adeptus Astartes. What the Astra Militarum, they'll always be the Guard to me.
Always, they're just Imperial Guard, mate.
Yeah.
Eldar, Dark Eldar. Well, guess what? Dark Eldar. I don't go in for all these new fancy words. Fuck off.
Eldari, Drukhari, you're having a laugh, ain't ya?
Yeah, it's all part of the same fame. Oh, no.
We were there before Drukhari were even a thing. They even had Dark Elves.
That's right. Back in the day when it was just humans, it was just Space Marines, Imperial Guard, Tyranids, Eldar, Squats.
When Squigs used to be something that came out of Tyranids.
Yes. Ooh, back in the day.
When Space Marine Scouts had Mohawks. God. Back when the world was young and we were even younger.
You were never young. You've always been that shape and size and age.
That's true.
Yes,
that is true.
It's very true. Yes.
So what's on your painting table at the moment then, Parky?
At the moment, I have been building and assembling and getting ready the Odani Travellers.
From Mythos.
From Mythos, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful?
Books I've got.
There's no point in picking it up, mate. I can't see it.
Oh, no, of course you can't, yeah. Yeah, they're lovely, really, really lovely models. I'm currently in the middle of filming a video of how I prep models. So for anyone who's vaguely interested, I'm starting a new thing. So I've done a couple of painting videos that haven't really worked out, that kind of never really went anywhere, because if you paint a model, like a lot of YouTubers do, like, I'm going to paint a model, and then they paint that model from start to finish, or here's how I paint X. And I find that the camera gets in the way of me, and like, I don't like having it there when I'm just trying to paint and focus. So I'm going to try and do like hey, this week I learned how to do texture, or this week I learned how to do a really good blue, or this week I learned how to do objects.
Sorry, I thought you said, this week I learned how to do a really good boom.
Blue, the colour blue.
Oh, he said boom. He said blue, didn't he?
Yes,
or objects look like them, or something like that. So it's going to be different things each, in theory, week. I'm going to do it fortnightly to begin with, and then hopefully pump it up to weekly once I've kind of got the thing down. But at the moment, I'm currently filming how I prep a model, how I get it from start bits to primed, ready to go, with zenithal priming, filling gaps, cleaning the model, all that kind of stuff, pinning. And you can't fucking see.
I can't fucking see because some twat can't work out the computer.
That's me.
I've got a spinny turntable thing, so I can have some of those cheesy like spinning shots at the end of a video, like people do. I'm going to up our production values by about £7.50.
Lame. How much?
I think it was about £7.50 or something like that.
And it doesn't turn.
No, it does turn.
Does it?
It just turns very slowly.
Very slowly. So Mike Pierce, good old Mike as well. Let's move on. Dystopian Wars 2-player box set is coming, and no one cares.
I care.
I'm
pumped for this.
There's a lot of stuff in it, isn't there?
There is a lot of stuff. This is a proper 2-player starter set. This isn't just I don't mean in a just like. So
this isn't just 3 boats and a couple of dice.
No. You've got 1 Descartes class control ship, 1 Hypatia class generator ship, 3 Copernicus class heavy cruisers, 9 Merian class drone frigates, 1 Borodino class battleship, 5 Kutsov class cruisers, 10 Rurik class frigates, 1 rulebook, 1 campaign book, which I'm really excited about, 2 Victory and Valor card decks, so 1 full deck for each player. Wicked. Templates, 40 action dice, 12 critical dice, 2 sets of condition tokens, and a partridge in a pear.
What are the factions again, Parky?
They are the Russians, the Russian Commonwealth, and the Covenant of the Enlightened.
Oh, bollocks. That means I'm Russian.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. What I really like about this, there's 2 things that I really like. So, 3 things. Surprise.
And
fear. Fear and surprise. Fear, surprise, and something else.
Something else.
No. So, for a 2-player start set, there's a lot of stuff in here. I really like that you get 2 decks of cards, because a lot of times you only get 1 deck of cards. But you get 2 full decks, which is great. 40 dice, so that's easily enough to split between you, have 20 each. But if you want to double up and have 40 dice, great. There's plenty of models in there. And the highlight for me that I wasn't expecting is the campaign book. I think that's a really good thing to put in a start set. So you can start, and it'll probably be like 1 unit of frigates and a cruiser. And then it'll expand the rules, and then there'll be different scenarios. Yeah, different scenarios and stuff. I love that. I think that's so good. Probably about 6.
As Mike was saying, cost $100 a box.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's plastic, isn't it?
I think it's all plastic apart from the 3 big ships. So the battleship and the control and generator. I think they're resin, but all the smaller ones are plastic. And this is the first time that Warcradle have done plastic.
Does that mean we might be seeing more Wild West Wexodus stuff in plastic?
I do hope so. I'd love to see a version of this for Wexodus. because we've got the 2-player starter for Exodus, which is the gunfight at Red Oak, where you've got was it Wyatt Earp and Jesse James and a couple of models. But I'd like to see a big starter set like this with like a proper 2-faction kind of thing and a campaign book and stuff. That'd be wicked. But yeah, I'm pumped for this. Looks really cool.
Yeah, I saw it this morning for the first time. I'm like, ooh, now I'm going to go back at it, look at the Russian ones and go, right, okay, start liking the Russian fleet.
Yeah. But another thing I like about this is it's big enough. Say again?
I am not playing Filthy Enlightened.
No, you're damn right you're not.
I want the crown.
I'm all over it.
Well, why haven't they got the crown in the box? Come on.
Yeah. I suppose they had to pick 2, and you just have to pick 2, don't you?
Yeah, but, crown, come on. England.
England, England, England.
England, England, England.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and I'm loving it. And what I really like, so you've got enough for it to be a full 2-player starter set. You get plenty of dice. You get 2 decks of cards. But if you want to double up and get 1 each, and then split the factions down, you've still then got a rule book each, and you haven't overcompensated. Yes, you've got an extra deck of cards, but everything else is still usable for 2 people.
And let's face it, at the end of the day, it's always worth having an extra set of cards for when your original set gets a bit tired.
That is a really good point, actually. Yeah, if you lose a card, or it goes missing somewhere, or you poop on it, or whatever, dog eats it. Yeah, then it is always worth having an extra deck of cards. That's a good point.
I know. That's why I said it.
It's almost like you're a semi-intelligent something or other.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Semi.
No.
Semi about me, and that's my erections.
You can keep your erections to yourself.
I could see it being 80 quid, I guess. I don't know what the if that's about the equivalent in US dollars being 100, I guess about 80 quid. Yeah, good point, Mike. Maybe they will do it for Lost World Exodus.
Yeah.
And given it's the same factions, they could even do a same faction box set. No. Well, no, I just mean from their point of view, if you're going to do a 2-player starter set of one game and it's the same factions in the other game, it makes sense to do that. And that way, when someone buys into one game, they go, oh, actually, I like this game, and that's not an expansion of the game, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you will see some battle reports if, we ever get a hold of I'm putting Parker down for a while. He's hurting my poor little fingers. So you just get me on the screen. We will be doing some battle reports at some point. It's just obviously we've got to get hold of the damn thing first.
Yeah.
And then we can play.
Oh, pumped. I'm looking forward to it.
Who's a whippet?
It's a puppet.
It's a puppet. Actually, it's not. It's just a photo. A photo that I have to look at every now and again just to remind myself why I do my stuff solo sometimes.
Just to remind yourself how much you hate me.
Why is this so sticky? Jane, that's not the question to ask. Why is this so sticky? Well, because I miss a lot. And it's, oh my God, it's not just sticky, is it? That's encrusted. Oh, good Lord.
I'm hoping that's clear and not jism.
It's like scratch and sniff. Ooh, that was last Thursday. What's this one? Oh, that was fresh. That's yesterday. Oh, you.
You sicken me.
Right, well, so our list of stuff to completely destroy. Seeing as this fucking whole episode has gone completely to tits because of technology.
So there is one model that, start again. So the 2-player starter set for Dystopian War isn't out yet. We've had the Giant, that's been out, the Gargant, sorry. But there is one model that surpasses all of that That is probably the greatest model I've seen this entire year. And it's only £5 English. Very, very cheap comparatively to a lot of these, super high-end, super fancy models.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So, what are you talking about?
So, a friend of the show, the Dice Bag Lady, aka Bag Squiddo Games, has had a recent slew of models come out. There's been some, I think it was a lion and some horses and a couple of historical figures. I think they're American World War II spies or whatever. That's cool. We already know that Bad Squiddo, she's a big fan of the believable female miniatures and all that kind of stuff. But we have had Sergio the Saxman, which is the greatest model I've seen in a very long time.
He's a sax man.
That
was so lame, it was funny.
I know, right? So Sergio the Saxman, I highly recommend you right now.
Check it out.
Whilst you've got our tab open, is you go to the Bad Squiddo Games website, go to the shop, go to the new in store and find Sergio the Saxman. If you've seen just a little cult film called The Lost Boys from the 80s, and you still believe, then you will want this model. He is, if you know that bit in Lost Boys where they go to the beach and they listen to the music and there's the guy singing, I still believe, and he's got his saxophone out and he's all sweaty and with his long hair.
Because he was Tina Turner's saxophonist, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. So good.
I loved Lost Boys. It was a really good, fun film. The soundtrack was awesome. I just didn't like the Corey, whatever his fucking name is.
Oh, yeah.
Prick. Rest of it, great. Loved it. Kiefer Sutherland. Awesome.
You're eating worms. You're eating worms, Michael. Worms.
No. That's the rice. You're eating maggots.
Yeah. So good. So there is now a miniature of that guy.
What's his name was in that you were talking about earlier? The other bloke from Bill and Ted that no one cares about.
Bernie Winters. I can't remember his fucking name.
Bernie Winters and Schnorbitz.
Yeah.
Something Winters, but he was in that, wasn't
he? He was, yeah, he was.
He was.
I'm going to fucking look it up now. I can't, his name's going to bother me. Something Winters. Ted, it's not Ted, it's not Tom. It's not Bernie. It's not Bernie Winters. That's someone else.
Cold Winters.
Cold Winters. Yeah. Alex Winter.
Alex Winter. Well, we are sorry, Mr. Winter, but you haven't been in anything in years. How are we supposed to remember your name?
Yeah, exactly. But Sergio the Saxman, aka I Still Believe, that guy. They've got a miniature of him. He'd be great as a bard in a D&D game.
Oh, just stop right there. Thank you very much.
We need something further.
Why does everyone, the minute they say a bard, suddenly go, ooh, D&D? Bards and D&D don't necessarily go together hand in hand.
No, but people think Bard, D&D, don't they? Yeah, the dude for Alex Winters. Thank you, Mike. But you could use him for loads of different stuff. I don't know what, but I'm definitely buying him because he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm not.
You have to.
I've got enough. I've got enough figures that are just lurking around the house, waiting for me to use in something. I don't need another one.
Oh yeah, no, that is the only issue with Bad Squiddo is you go, oh, that's a really cool mini. I'm going to buy it, and then you don't know what you're going to use it for, but you want it because it's cool.
And you buy it anyway.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure I need some new tufts. Tufts are
always a thing, aren't they?
That's good.
I'm waiting for some dinosaur models at the moment.
Where did you get them from in the end?
I bought some plastic Tamiya models.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because I've got a plan.
Oh, yeah. Did you dig out your what the Velociraptor type ones from, what's it called? Oh, fucking hell.
Down Earth?
Dark Age. Dark Age?
Dark Age?
Yeah, you've got those
I've got a couple
sand.
of them. Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Them. But I wanted some proper dinosaurs for a project that might involve some role-playing, Parker.
Giggity goo.
Which won't be you.
Sexual role playing.
No, proper role-playing, so I'm going to have to get some decent players.
You're going to be.
If only I knew where there was some.
If only you knew some. It's true.
Well, after our attempts the other week, mate, I mean, if I was the GM, you'd all be dead. You'd all be dead, not be having a holiday.
So, for the people at home who don't know, because they won't, so why would they? Straw and I have been playing some cyberpunk-ish stuff based on Altered Carbon, is that right?
Altered Carbon, indeed.
And we're playing some street-level gangsters, some gangster kids, and we have been pretty inept.
They are. Our characters are basically the Straw and Parker of the street kids dealing drugs underworld. They're shit.
You're moody and punch people in the throat, and I'm high as a kite all the time. So yeah, pretty accurate.
It's basically us. We are.
Yeah.
We are just so inept. It's ridiculous. But we've got a couple of. There are some other players. It's not just us. And I think there are a lot of the times where I can say yes. We're the okay players. The rest of them, pips on the dice, mate. Pips on the dice.
I am
a wizard.
No, I don't know how to say it without sounding like a cock. Like,
go on.
Well, no, it's like in an RPG, the whole point is you're playing a character, right? And your character should have quirks. They should have things they act like, and they do stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, they should be interesting and not just, I'm going to hit it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
Not bad players. They're not bad people. They're just a little bit, I'm going to hit it.
And at this point, I would just like to say, on Sided Dice Podcast, just turn up, and I would just like to say, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kira.
Mr. President.
Happy birthday to
you. Oh, that's nice.
That was hard work.
I need to pee.
There's no peeing during the show, mate.
Right, that's it. The show's over.
Pee into your cup. Pee into your cup.
And then I can drink it and just go through, cycle through over and over.
No peeing during the show. You've only got 20 minutes left, so crack on.
Right. Paul Richardson says, bollocks, mate. Sorry, guys. What have I missed? You missed us talking about Gargants, Hero Quest, Sergio the Saxman,
Parker standing on his head.
Me not being on the screen.
Technology's outwitted us again. We just need an easier system for this, Parky. I can't be fucking dealing with this every pissing time. It's hard work.
Okay, so no one's. Oh, that's my birthday ruined. I'm crying. Good call. So we've got some questions from the previous monthly mumble. Well, I say monthly, the previous mumble. From one of our friends of the show, Ed, aka Sats, which I'm sure stands for something.
12,000 questions to answer.
No, there's only 8.
Oh, only 8?
Only 8. Yeah. Okay, so the first question is, this is from about 2 months ago, okay? A new edition of Blood Bowl has been announced and a lot of detail leaked. How do you feel about what you've seen so far? Human nobles, separate passing stat, Black Orc teams, altered and amalgamated skills, newish kickoff table, rumoured removal of Amazons, Khemri, High Elves and Norse.
That's it, I'm quitting playing.
No Amazons, right, Straw?
Fuck that, I'm gone, mate. I've still got my statement, but no, fuck that, I'm gone. That's it. Next question. Okay.
I think it's a bit weird that they've decided to do a new. It's not weird they've done a new edition because that makes sense because it's obviously selling. But one of the appeals I think for people has been the fact that it was kept alive by the community for the last 20 years or so between editions. And I think by changing the rules, they're going to alienate a lot of people. It's just my thoughts on it. Just it may well not.
I don't think it needed an edition so soon, did it?
No, because it was only a year or two ago when the last one came out, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to get rid of any of the teams, get rid of them Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah, I imagine they'll be got rid of.
You know, because they're shit. They're not even in any of the fluff and story anymore. So get rid of them. What do you say, Ed? Yes, I think you say yes.
Yeah.
Next question. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where they go with it, how different the rules are going to be. But we don't play it as much as we want to because we can't, especially at the moment. At the moment, it's just ridiculous trying to play games, isn't it, Parky?
It's true. Question 2. Will we see more Man-O War now Straw's cracked out the Spanish main set?
It depends on what story I'm playing. If I'm doing my Hailstorm stories, which I'm doing both as videos and comics, which you can find on the WordPress thing, you may see some more of it. And then again, you may not. Who knows? Who cares? It's a game. I play it because I like it. Thank you. I like it a lot. It's a good game.
I think that for me, I don't know about anything else, but with Dystopian Wars, one of my issues with boat games is the wind. Like, I get it and it makes sense, but I kind of don't like having to deal with it because it's frustrating.
Barry, you'll not be a very good sailor then, will ye?
No, that's true. You're right. So I think that's one of the reasons that Dystopian Wars appeals to me more, because I don't have to worry about the wind.
Well, you could play a Dwarven fleet, couldn't you? They've got all bloody engines and shies.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point.
Yes, I know. Another one today. That's 2 I've given out.
You're going to have to get a new thing, having all these points on it. A spiky coat.
A pointometer or something. We'd have some scantily clad woman spinning the wheel. Wherever it lands on is where I have to kill you.
Thanks. Yeah. I think. Blood for the Blood Girl. Question the 3rd. Been playing any computer games during the event? I finally installed Outer Worlds, and it well deserved its BAFTA. Been playing any computer games, Straw?
Would you believe me if I turned around and said 2 days ago I reloaded Space Marine?
Nice. I would, yeah.
And now do you want to know why?
Go on.
Because I was in such a fucking foul mood, which I had been for a couple of days, just fucked off with everything that had it. I just needed something really, really violent. And the thought of running around killing orcs as they go, oh, Space Marine! Oh, it was fucking brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah, man.
Nothing like a wild murdering of the greenskins. As in orcs.
Because that is a pretty hyper-violent game, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd forgotten how violent it is. You get the Gretchen running away going, oh, it's a Space Marine! And you shoot him in the head. Yeah, pretty lovely.
And don't you get... I haven't played it in a while, but don't you get like your meter goes up the more violent you are.
Yeah,
So like if you continue being violent,
I've always gone, what? I'm healing as I'm killing people.
yeah.
Yeah. So I've been playing that again, quite enjoying it. Might go back to some Skyrim and some the zombie one I play a lot of. I play some
State of Decay.
That's the one.
Isn't there a new thing for that out, or am I making that up?
What?
Is there a new thing for that out, or am I making that up?
Yes, there is. But then also, I'm quite tempted, you know, if I can get the money out of the wife, she's a cow, isn't she? To try the new Jurassic Park one, the Evolution or whatever it is, where you make your own park.
Yeah, like theme park, Jurassic Park kind of thing.
I quite like the idea of just actually slowly building something up and not rushing around shooting the living crap out of everything. Because that's what I have players for in role-playing games. They're there for me to shoot the crap out of.
Yes, that is a good point.
I know. That's 3 today. Spin the wheel.
Ah!
Bookshop. Keep away from bookshops, Parker.
I've been playing a bit of Destiny 2, just shooting some stuff, but nothing major, computer game-wise.
Next question.
Next question. Where did Straw's great big bushy beard go? But it's kind of on its way back now, isn't it?
She's over there.
Oh, good day, sir.
I said good day. She's going to throw a bottle at me in a minute.
No, I'm looking at her. She won't throw anything while I'm looking at her.
What happened is I was giving it a bit of a trim because I had some longer hairs, and I just went a little bit. Oh, fuck it. So I had to trim down. It's coming back because I'm a Viking. Roaded.
I can just imagine you fucking running up the beach off the longboat and then stopping halfway through because you've done your back in.
You're right there, Straw. You carry on with the raping and pillaging, mate. I'll be here in a minute.
Ooh, that done me back.
You bastard.
This is a very heavy axe, isn't it? Oh dear.
Oh, can someone carry me armour for me?
Oh. Okay, next question. Guild Ball, pause for Straw's little rant, good riddance, etc. SFG might have fucked up good and proper, but can we have a little snizzle and a sob about the death of the game that kicked off the hammer, made us all a lot of new friends, and gave us some damnably good laughs over the last few years?
Yeah, I think that's completely right, Ed. You know, we look back on it, and I think we can look back on it with fondness because it did do so much for us. It was a fun game. We met a lot of wonderful people through going away. You know, there's Ed, for example. You know, we love Ed mostly. We met, you know, Johnny Cannon and Nick Tywit, all of the guys, all the up north lads. We met all of them through Guild Ball, so we've got to say thank you to Guild Ball for that.
Wayne, who's in the chat right now.
Wayne is in the chat, yeah. Paul Ridgeon, we met through that as well. It's just a shame that it ended the way it did. They could have ended it a lot in a better way. You know,
I would have liked to see the finish of like the Lamplighters and all the other minor guilds, and then just said like, right, okay, we've done everything we've done, and now we're going to finish it, rather than a random kind of stop point.
Yeah, instead of just going, it's all your fault, you bastards. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if they brought it to a natural ending point with all the minor guilds,
he's going to finish the stories off.
I think someone wanted him to. I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Because they're too busy now playing their new game.
Yeah, God 2, because everyone plays God 2, right?
No, their new one. Their new...
Oh, Bodges or whatever it's called.
Bodges?
Yeah, Bard something Bard.
I think we'll stick with Bodges. Do we need another dungeon game at the moment? But at least it's not a computer IP.
At least it's not a computer game IP, there is that. Yeah.
Next.
Where would you ideally like to go away to when this all blows over?
What? Hold on. Go away. What's this? What's
Leaving the house.
leaving the house? What's no?
And I
There's no
think
such thing.
that Jane laughing in the background.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
She's actually rolling around on the sofa, killing herself on that. We don't leave the house anymore. Outside is bad. Bad place outside, isn't it, Parky?
That is true. It is a bad place. We don't like the outsides.
So, you know, if we ever do get to go out, it'll only be like to the local pub and then straight back here for gaming. And the shop, of course.
We live in a hermetically. In the future, we'll all live in hermetically sealed domes.
Oh, we'll all have to go out in spacesuits, won't we?
Yeah. To be honest, though, I would like to go to even a small to medium-sized convention, something like UK Games Expo, which is obviously very big, but to be able to see all the stuff in one go and be like, oh, look at all this cool stuff, that'd be nice.
Yeah, although I prefer something smaller like Salute or something, you know.
Yeah.
Who
Just be able
is
to
the
walk
first
around and
person you
go,
want round to
"Right,
game when we can?
what was that?
It's from Wayne. Who's the first person you want round to game when we can? I'm like, is there anyone?
No one.
Is there anyone I really want to game with? Oh, Wayne!
No.
Wayne, obviously. Duh.
Obviously.
I prefer him round with Parker.
If I don't pee now, I'm going to wet myself.
You are
actually
such
have
a
to.
wee machine. Go on,
I'm
then.
a
Go. Have
wee-wee
you gone?
machine.
Have you gone? Have you gone?
Yeah.
So you've just got me and my T-shirt, and I have a bottle. So now I've got to entertain you for 10 whole minutes. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I meant to be entertaining. Boo! Where I just want, you know, to be able to like go to the shop and occasionally let the wife drag me down the local pub. Apart from that, just want people to come round and game. I prefer that than having to go out into the world. And I don't care who comes round and plays, as long as they bring me lots of presents, lots of beer, and don't mind being filmed. So that's not Parker basically at all, is it? That's never Parker. He never brings me presents. He never brings me beer. He doesn't like being filmed. Right, he's out. Oh, he cooks dinner. Yeah, great. Slow cooker, which has just been broken. Ha ha! Sorry, Parky. We didn't mean to accidentally throw it away on purpose. Her idea. Her idea. The wife is actually evil. She's an evil woman. She is evil. Ooh, evil. Oh, she's still there. So, what have I got coming up before Parker comes back? I've got the next part of the Sanguine Tales video for Last Days coming up. I've got to film that this week, maybe. I've got some more solo player Urban Manhunt in the mix. Parker is not a present. He is not a present you want to unwrap. Trust me, you do not want to unwrap that present. You try putting the... No, just... Pardon? Oh, it's back.
I'm back.
And I've also
3, 2, 1, I'm back in the room.
Oh, he's back.
Hello.
So I've got some, as I said, Last Days coming up. I've got some more Urban Manhunt single player thingies. And I'm going to do some more Rangers of Shadow Deep. And its various reskins that I've been doing.
Nice. I'm going to be doing some board games. I've got various solo board games I can play and some painting stuff, which I mentioned earlier on.
That's all going to be exciting for people to watch, which is the main thing, isn't it? You know, we're not allowed to have fun. We're not allowed to have fun anymore. We've got to entertain the masses.
Indeed. there's 2 more questions from Ed. I feel so good now. I've had a pee, man. That was amazing. That was the best pee I've had in ages. So good. Will you be putting up your crossover RPG sesh with that there podcast? It's been so long I've forgotten which one it was. The Odd-Sided Dice one.
Odd-Sided Dice, yes. I've got to get that sorted at some point.
As soon as we play it, then yeah.
A Star Warsy thing we have to do. Yes, we do. Once I get round to sorting myself out, because I'm crap. Pretty much.
Can we look forward to any more of Parker's discussion videos, like the miniature posing one, or any more board games? Yes. Yes, you can.
It's hard to think of stuff.
No, that's true. It's hard to think of stuff to say, because it's like, what warrants being worthy to talk about, you know? You go, oh, I quite like this colour. That's a nice colour of paint. Or, oh, yeah, I kind of like that person's hat. Doesn't really warrant a whole 20-minute video.
That's why we work quite well together, because you try to come out with all this clever crap, and I just sit there and swear. Oh, I think this one's posed really, really well. He looks like a bit of a twat.
We've all got our strengths.
This one's really dynamic. It's got the flow of the figure. He looks like he's falling over. Like a twat.
I mean, we've all got our strengths and weaknesses, you know? Sometimes we've all got a different little outlook on life. And sometimes that's a good thing, you know? And that's it, Ed. That's the end of Ed's questions.
Ah, only those 57 today. Well, that's changed.
Only 57, yeah. Quick little thing. Mike Pierce says, I'll just go into Gaslands and Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. Yeah, I've seen Elder Scrolls. I don't know enough about the game to know if it's any good or not, or if it's something I'd be interested in. Like, obviously we love Skyrim, but do I want to play it on the table?
You only like it because it involves rimming.
That is true. That's my favourite kind of rim, is a rim in the sky. But yeah, I don't really know enough about the game. I was vaguely interested in the Fallout game, but it's a lot of money, you know, because they've got to pay for the license as well. Like, a lot of these licensed games end up being silly money.
Gaslands is good, though. Gaslands is a good little giggle.
Love a bit of Gaslands. Oh, I just saw you kissing me. Oh. Putting your finger in my mouth. Oh no.
Well, that actually hurt doing that. Oh my god, I have ruptured my spleen.
Oh dear. You need that for something.
I don't know what. I think we've done it. We've done the questions.
I think so.
Done a rant.
Yeah, I think so. We've been rambling about stuff for quite a while.
That's what we do. But yeah, Gaslands, Gaslands is a good little game, Mike. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Especially use the Battlehammer tactic, because we're in it.
Yeah, toes. Because we're hip-hop and happening, Daddy-O.
Ba-boom! Whatever that actually technically means. Right then, you horrible lot. That's it.
Yeah.
We're buggering off to go get drunk now.
Yeah, baby. Woot woot.
And maybe next time I'll learn how to use this pissing thing properly, or else we'll just use it on some other format, because I cannot be buggering about with this every bloody time we try to do a live stream.
We'll have another little look at it and see if we can figure shit out, because we figured it out before. So with your brains and my not so brains,
there must be an easier bloody platform to be able to do our stuff like this to all of our fans. This is just hard work. See you later, Bri. Thank you, bye. So, to everyone else, we would say the normal, if you like and subscribe, you have to like and subscribe.
But you probably already subscribed, don't you?
No, it's not. No, the Battlehammer tactic is not drink beer and swear at things. You drive the car really, really quickly into things.
It's true.
Which is, me and Parker could actually drive. It's probably what we would do.
Accurate.
Yeah. So, to all of you out there, make sure you all stay safe.
Yeah.
And be considerate to all of the other people, etc., etc. And as usual, if you want to chat with us, you know how to. If you want to get in contact with us, you know how to. What else can I do, Parky?
We've got a Patreon, which will be available somewhere in the doobly-doo somewhere. But the most important thing, there is one thing, if you do nothing else, you must do this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe, but we would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay